Hi, it's Kiara, an occupational therapist at Kui Speech Pathology. We know that kids have to play more, but at the moment, they're not really playing more. So it's up to us to support them to engage in more play. Play is really important. It allows children to learn about the world in which they exist in. It also supports them to learn about cooperation and negotiation. It also lets them learn about really key aspects of social skills and also about emotional intelligence as well. Research has identified that the way that kids are playing now differs to the way that I played when I was a child, and also differs to the way that their parents played when they were children. Why? Why does this happen? Well, researchers found that it's due to differences in the way that families lead their lives, due to differences in familial roles. It's also due to increased technology as well. So how can we support kids to play more? Well, there are a few things that we can do. We need to make sure that play is led by the child. We need to make sure that play is authentic and meaningful to the kids as well. Ways that we can do this is by starting to incorporate play into everyday activities. So for example, while your kids are brushing their teeth, they might pretend that the tiles are booby-trapped. Or when they're putting on their shoes, they might pretend that they get special powers. Some other ways that we can support play is by creating a play alarm. So what this means is that at home, you can set a timer for 15, 20 minutes, and during this time, the sole focus is on play. So we put away our technology and all we do is play and interact with each other. This supports relationships, it also supports connection. Another thing that we can do is we can be a little bit silly in play. Now, it might feel a little bit different to be silly in play, but it's going to make it a lot of fun for the kids as well. So what we can do is we can change our affect, we can use gestures and change our body language. So for example, if we're pretending to be a pirate, we might talk like a pirate. If we're pretending to be an old lady, we might change the way that we talk, we might slow our sentences, and we might walk with like a little bit of a hunch. Another way that we can support play is by jumping in when our kids are really invested and involved. So we want to join in on the play when it's something that's really meaningful and it's something that the child has created themselves. This supports the kids to identify that their play is really valuable and that it's meaningful, and that we take a lot of interest and we take a lot of pleasure in what our kids are doing. Another great way to get involved in play and to sort of facilitate play is by dress-ups. We can use different tools such as cloaks and capes and headpieces to change who we are. It also supports kids to engage in imaginative play, and it also supports them to identify how they can be different roles in one play sequence. We can also start to create problems in play to support kids to sort of further their problem-solving skills when they are engaging in play. So ways that you can do this is by pretending that something's gone wrong. So for example, if there's a fairy princess, she might go to jail and we might have to break her out. Or if there is a pirate, he might have lost his treasure and we've got to find it again. Things like this really support kids to develop problem-solving skills and also support ideation and creativity as well. A really great tip, and my last tip to support play, is to press pause on the play. A really great way for kids to sort of be able to return back to play when they finish what they're doing is by stopping the play early. This allows kids to think about new ideas when they return to play. It also supports them to be able to flexibly engage in play activities as well. So that's why play is really important, and those are my top tips to support play at home. If you do have any questions about play, or you'd like to chat to me, an occupational therapist, or another member of our team about play, feel free to contact us.